Are you struggling with what to post on social media to generate more customers, to create curiosity around your business? Well, in today's episode, we're gonna talk about the 5 best, most effective curiosity post strategies. We've been training and mentoring some of the best social media network marketers on the planet. We help network marketers just like you have more success online. Because look, here's the deal. In today's day and age, you have to master online strategies, not just for you, but all the people you're gonna be training and coaching on your team. It's all about duplication, and we have found that these 5 strategies are the easiest to duplicate. And when you hear these 5 strategies, you're gonna get excited because you can implement them today.
Hey, John and Nadya Melton, welcome to our channel. If you're watching this on our blog, oh my gosh, we're so psyched to see you. Now, if this is your very first video with us, we want to encourage you to subscribe because once a week, we bring forward to you our best tips, nuggets, and strategies to help you elevate yourself to that next level. And in case we've never met, John and Nadya here, but we've been inside this industry for over 17 years. And over the last couple of years, we really have mastered this social media game. And this is why we're obsessed about sharing our best answers with you.
Yes, and here's the thing, just last month alone, we did $3.9 million in sales as a team. Our organization enrolled 1,000 new distributors and brought in 11,000 new customers in 30 days. And a lot of what we do, a lot of what we teach revolves around creating curiosity on social media, whether it's an Instagram story, it's a Facebook post. We don't want you to be a Spammy Stanley.
Yeah.
We want you to strategically generate leads, and we want you to have some fun. We want you to enjoy the process because you know what? On social media, especially in today's day and age, with algorithm changes and us all getting less engagement, and you know what? It's just very noisy.
Okay, so before we give you these 5 awesome ideas, let's just remind you that it is all about balance, right? So 80-20 rule is alive and well, 80% of the time you want to show up and showcase lifestyle and value, something entertaining, something empowering, right? So nothing with the business or the product. Really, really important. And then 20% of the time, you can pepper in these beautiful post ideas because they're going to raise eyebrows in the eyes of your audience. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about it. Number 1, best idea to create curiosity is what we call business light posts. Business light post. Okay, what does it mean? Let's say you are at your company event. It's a really good idea to showcase the fact that you're growing, that you're developing, and taking a photo with either a leader or let's say maybe you got recognized on stage. It's always a really cool way to showcase the fact that yes, you got a promotion, or yes, you're growing, or yes, you're investing in yourself, but it's important that you don't include the branding of the company, right? We're raising eyebrows and we're telling them what's going on, but not everything that's going on. And we don't want to showcase exactly the name of the product or the name of the company. So business like posts that are generating curiosity.
Your number 1 goal is just to let people know you're in a business, right? You're working with amazing people, you're having fun, things are exploding, business is good. Even if you say, well, it's not that good for me, I just got started, or I'm kind of riding the struggle bus a little bit. Doesn't matter, you can promote what's happening in the company. You just have to play with this, but at events, it's probably the best time to really take this into effect because you could be recording stories the whole time you're there and taking like some really good pictures with the team, with your upline, whomever, and then post it on social media and talk a little bit about what's going on and how pumped you are, again, without saying the name of the company.
Number 2, gratitude results posts. Now, what does that mean? Gratitude and results. Okay, question for you. What are you grateful for at the moment, and what results have you or your customer or your team or your upline has achieved? Depending on where you are right now, it doesn't matter what point of the business you're in, we can always be so really good at looking to identify those good stories and sharing them. People love stories. This is why that feature on Instagram and Facebook, and now also YouTube for verified accounts, to tell stories, because that's what we love. How can we tell more stories in our business?
Right, like a great example would be, huge congratulations to Sarah. I'm so proud of her. She stuck to her commitment over the last 90 days and created phenomenal results. I'm so proud of her. You could do the same thing in your business. Like, I'm just so thankful that my friend Susan shared this business with me. It's changed my life in more ways than one. I didn't expect this promotion, or I didn't expect it to be so much fun. I didn't expect to meet so many incredible people. You know, just find ways to share gratitude and how appreciative you are for what you have, or, you know, the results a customer was able to get, or someone in your business, right? There's ways for you to give acknowledgement, tell a story, and show your gratitude without a call to action.
Oh, good. Number 3 is a recognition post. Recognition type of post is what you can create. So let's think about taking an opportunity publicly to give somebody a shout out. So you can go, let's call it on Facebook, and you can post on your customer's timeline or your new teammate that just got a rank advancement, and you can publicly congratulate them. And essentially what you're doing here is you're infusing curiosity into that person's network, because now you're recognizing them. I love this strategy.
There's so much value in you going on their wall to give them a shout out. It's different than them acknowledging themselves.
Right.
So when you do this, their friends will see your post, and they might not see it right away. They might see it the next time they visit that person's page, but it's on there, right? And then that person is now feeling good. They're responding to the comments. Everybody's congratulating them, but some people might be curious and say, well, what's this business? What promotion doing what? Like, what is it? Do tell.
How very few times that people actually recognized for their efforts.
True.
And so if we can just find really cool ways, let's say you put it into your workflow that once a month you're gonna go in and you're gonna recognize new promotions. You're gonna recognize maybe your top 5 customer getters, so your top 5 recruiters. Find ways to make them feel like $1 million, share it publicly, recognize more of what you want to see repeated.
Oh yeah. Number 4. Nonchalantly mentioning your product or business inside of your Facebook Live videos. Maybe nonchalantly mentioning them in your Instagram story or Facebook story. Like,
let's give you a fun example. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a huge fan of makeup. And here's what, let's say, I could do a makeup tutorial and share, let's say, my 3 tips to gorgeous eye makeup. And as I'm teaching those 3 generic tips, I can say, hey, by the way, if you really want your skin to glow and you really want to look your very, very best, it's actually what you put on the inside that shows up. And I've been in the nutrition industry since I was 19 years old. And if you want to know my very favorite nutritional recommendations, just send me a message. So see how you're doing generic education, and maybe it has nothing to do with your business, but you just find a way to say that, hey, my side business, or or my recommendations that I really, really love, if you want to know what that is. So you just kind of like drop it like it's hot, you pepper it in. It's kind of like when you make that gorgeous dish and you go, it needs a little something, right? And you put a little bit of salt on it. That is what you're doing when you're showing up to do a video and you nonchalantly squeeze in the goods. If you're gonna go out there and over the next 7 days, you're going to post 15 times, do 10 of those posts that are lifestyle value posts, right? We talked about that. 4 of those posts could be 1-4, okay? Those are the nonchalant posts or telling a story or gratitude or recognition or whatever. And then get this, once a week, you can do one, what we call power post, that is a direct promotion of your product or your business.
Right, like let's say you have a team of 5 people and you've got this like phenomenal weight loss product. You could go live and have you and your 5 teammates all heavily promote a Facebook Live where you're gonna do a giveaway. You're gonna give away samples or a month's supply of one of your top products, and everybody's promoting it to their entire network. It's a little more promotional, but it's okay because you're only doing it once a week. Maybe you only do it once every 2 weeks. It's up to you. It's your prerogative, it's your business, right? But that video is very promotional. You're doing before and afters, you're talking about the benefits, you're talking about why you love the product, but you don't say the name of the company, right? You tell them just enough so they know the product, they're seeing the value in the product, and then you gotta tell them to stay on till the very end if they wanna, take advantage of this free product or, win the prize, the giveaway. I think this is a really powerful way for you to generate business, for you to, create the customer angle for your business where you're generating more customers from that video. I wouldn't do this necessarily as a business promotional type video. I think those should be done inside of your ATM groups, inside of your private groups or on private Zooms. But this is a great video you could do publicly on your wall. Maybe you do it every Monday at 8 o'clock. Maybe you do it once a month, the first Thursday of the month. You figure out what works for you, but it can be very promotional. It can be very effective. And you know what? It's something that your entire team can promote. You also want to mention inside the video for them to get back with the person that invited them.
That's so good. And one more tip for you, when you're showing your products, you want to skillfully watch the skill set at work. You want to skillfully hide the name of your product. We're gonna give it a fun name and we're going to hide the name of this product. So that way the person that's watching has to reach out to the person that invited them onto the broadcast. Yes, anytime it's a public video, it's important that we hold on to the answer to the puzzle.
Right.
It's like you're showing this movie publicly. It's a preview, right? And then of course, if you have ATM groups, this is where you're going to showcase the direct promotion of product, business, whatever, right? All right, so those were our 5 best business curiosity posts. Did you love it?
Look, if this helped you, if this provided some value for you, feel free to share it. Feel free to tag your teammates. And we love you, we respect you, we want you to go out and crush it. We want you to do it the right way without being a Spammy Stanley.
I love it. See you next time.